Buckingham County is roughly located in the center of a triangle formed by Charlottesville, Farmville, and Richmond. Formed in 1761 from the southeast part of Albemarle County, this rural community had only one stoplight for years. But that remoteness may be its strength because it allowed agriculture to thrive here.
We have quite a bit of equine in the county, horses for pleasure. Beef cattle operations probably take up most of the actual open land. And we produce hay for the horses and export market to other areas in the state. We have a very active beef cattle association in the county that markets into the north as well as to the west. Poultry is a major producer in the county. We have quite a few poultry operations. We have greenhouse nursery operations in the county. Most of the land in the county, though, is devoted to forestry.
It is a very rural county. However, we have access to some major cities, Charlottesville, Richmond, and then Lynchburg, and even Farmville. We have access to all those places for markets for what we do here.
Buckingham is the fourth largest county in the state, with 391 farms covering almost 84,000 acres. Hay and forage are the top farm sector, worth $17 million each year. Poultry and eggs lead the way for livestock at almost $16 million. Forestry is an important part of the rural economy here as well, with an annual harvest value of $12.8 million. Hogs and pigs bring in almost $11 million a year. Cattle and calves generate $5.2 million. Horse farms are growing, and there is a small amount of row crops like corn, soybeans, and wheat. Most Buckingham County producers have a mix of farm operations.
My houses are only 4 years old. Mine are probably more up to date than a lot. Like I have a computer that pretty much controls everything in the house, from ventilation to feeding to watering. A lot of the older houses, everything's a lot more manual, flipping switches and stuff like that. And Tyson's, a lot of people are upgrading their houses. We have about 140 commercial brood cows, and I just recently bought some registered cattle, so that's something I was going to play around with in the near future. And then I sell hay, just mixed grass, round bales.
We are contract growers for Smithfield Foods. We finish gilts, so we're on the multiplication side of things. So our pigs, the goal for our pigs is to leave here and go to sow farms where they'll then be bred.
Although it is a livestock-intensive production area, a few Buckingham County producers are raising vegetables, especially the new Amish families. Producers here have good markets close by for everything they grow, and the industry is adapting to growth.
We are still very rural out here, and we're thankful for that. But town is coming closer. But we have seen a good trend here in Buckingham with farmers holding on to their farmland, young farmers getting involved and becoming the next generation on the farm.
The big thing I've seen in my lifetime and in the past 20 years is we've gone away from tobacco. We were a major tobacco producing area. We raised dark fire tobacco. That's all but gone. There's a little bit in the county, I think, towards the southern end, but that's very minuscule compared to what we had at one time. I'd say that probably the evolution of bringing horses into the county, pleasure horses, and people raising those, that's changed things quite a bit. I believe our quality of our beef cattle has improved drastically in the county.
Buckingham County, like I said, has a lot of pride in their agricultural community. We see anywhere from large farms with a lot of cropland to small hobby farms, sustainable farming that people like to come in with a few acres and practice. And Buckingham County is very open to that and does support agriculture in this area. And it's a great group of people. Everybody likes to work together and likes to get together and enjoy each other's fellowship.
Buckingham County has remained rural for years, but growth is slowly coming as nearby urban areas spread. The farmers here are eager to show their new neighbors how they take good care of their land and how hard they work to produce a healthy food supply for everyone. In Buckingham County, I'm Dave Miller.